Every parent remembers the moment. You blink, and suddenly, your teenager seems taller, their shoes a size larger, their voice deeper. Growth spurts are one of the most remarkable features of adolescence, a time when young bodies seem to transform overnight, stretching upward with a vigor that can be both thrilling and bewildering. But what exactly triggers these rapid changes? Why do teens grow so fast? And what happens inside their bodies during a growth spurt? To understand the phenomenon of teenage growth spurts, we need to start with the basics of human development. From the moment of conception, the body is engaged in a complex choreography of growth and change. The first major growth spurt occurs in infancy, as babies double and triple their birth weight within the first year of life. But after early childhood, growth slows down, proceeding at a steady, more predictable pace, until puberty arrives. Puberty marks the onset of adolescence, a bridge between childhood and adulthood. It typically begins between ages 8 and 13 in girls and 9 and 14 in boys, though every child is different. During this time, the body undergoes a cascade of hormonal changes, setting the stage for the most dramatic growth spurt since infancy. Central to this transformation is the endocrine system, a network of glands that release hormones throughout the body. In response to signals from the brain, the pituitary gland, sometimes called the master gland, begins to secrete increased amounts of growth hormone. At the same time, the gonads, or sex glands, ramp up production of estrogen in girls and testosterone in boys. These hormones don't just affect sexual development. They also play a critical role in the growth spurt. So, what exactly happens during a growth spurt? The process is both intricate and awe-inspiring. Growth hormone stimulates the bones, especially the long bones in the arms and legs, to lengthen at a rapid rate. This occurs at the growth plates, areas of cartilage near the ends of bones that are especially active during adolescence. As new bone tissue is created, teens may experience noticeable increases in height over just a few months. The timing of growth spurts varies from person to person. Generally, girls tend to experience their growth spurt earlier, often between the ages of 10 and 14, with a peak around the onset of menstruation. Boys usually start their growth spurt a bit later, between 12 and 16, often continuing to grow taller well into their late teens. On average, girls grow about 3 inches per year during their peak, while boys can shoot up 4 inches or more annually. But growing isn't just about getting taller. During a growth spurt, the entire body is changing. Muscles and organs enlarge and mature. Bones become denser and stronger. The body's composition shifts, with boys typically gaining more muscle mass and girls accumulating more body fat, especially around the hips and thighs. Even the skin and hair are affected, often becoming oilier, which can lead to the infamous teenage acne. All of this rapid change doesn't happen in isolation. Teens might notice their appetite increasing, sometimes dramatically. That's because the body needs more fuel to support the demands of growth. Nutrients like protein, calcium, iron, and vitamins A and D become especially important. A balanced diet helps ensure that growth occurs healthily and efficiently. Sleep, too, plays a vital role. Growth hormone is primarily released during deep sleep, so adolescents need plenty of rest, often more than they're getting. It's common for teens to feel tired or to want to sleep in, especially during periods of rapid growth. Far from being lazy, their bodies are simply prioritizing the resources needed for development. Growth spurts can also bring temporary discomfort. Growing pains are a common complaint, characterized by aches in the legs or arms, often in the evening or at night. While the exact cause isn't fully understood, these pains are usually harmless and resolve on their own. The rapid stretching of muscles and tendons, coupled with increased physical activity, likely contributes to this sensation. Of course, not all teens grow at the same rate or reach the same height. Genetics play a significant role in determining how tall a person will become. If both parents are tall, their children are likely to be tall as well, though there are always exceptions. Nutrition, overall health, and chronic illnesses can also influence growth patterns. Sometimes, teens and their families worry if growth seems delayed or excessive. While most variations are normal, there are cases where medical evaluation is warranted. Some conditions, like growth hormone deficiency or early puberty, can affect the timing and pace of growth. Pediatricians use growth charts to monitor children's progress over time, ensuring they're developing as expected. Beyond the physical, growth spurts can impact teens emotionally and socially. Rapid changes in body shape, voice, and appearance can lead to self-consciousness or even anxiety. Adolescents may compare themselves to their peers, feeling out of place if they develop earlier or later than others. It's important for families and educators to provide support, emphasizing that growth is a unique and individual journey. As growth slows and puberty winds down, the growth plates in the bones gradually fuse, marking the end of height increase. For most girls, this occurs around 14 to 16 years old. For boys, it's typically between 16 and 18. Once the plates are closed, the person's adult height is reached. Reflecting on the teenage growth spurt, it's clear that this period is about more than just getting taller. It's a vital stage of transformation, laying the foundation for adult health and well-being. The process, while sometimes awkward or uncomfortable, is a testament to the body's remarkable ability to adapt and change. So the next time you notice a teen shooting up seemingly overnight, remember the invisible symphony of hormones, nutrients, and biology playing out inside. Growth spurts are a marvel of nature, a compelling reminder that change, though sometimes dramatic, is an essential part of growing up. Whether you're a teen navigating these changes yourself, or a parent watching from the sidelines, understanding the science behind growth spurts can help make sense of this extraordinary journey. And as quickly as they arrive, these spurts will pass, leaving behind not just taller bodies, but stronger, more resilient young adults ready to take on the world.